Yeah, I mean, it was extraordinary looking at the images of Tiananmen Square earlier today. I mean, real Cold War style imagery, military hardware on display, soldiers goose stepping, President Xi in the middle, flanked by Kim Jong-un and President Putin on the other side. And clearly President Trump didn't like what he was seeing, because he said a message, it seems, to President Xi on social media: please give my regards to Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un as you conspire against the United States of America. That's what he put on social media. I mean, he's not sounding happy at all about what he's been seeing coming out of China.
No, I think that's right, Tom. And look, the president is very blunt. He's very candid. He's very transparent. So that's what everybody's thinking. So why not just say it? And I think the president's always had that kind of refreshing candor. But I do think you're seeing a return to the axes of evil. You've got China flexing its muscles. You've got North Korea that's in a way diversifying away from its dependence on China, in this case, by cozying up with the Russians, by helping the Russians with the war in Ukraine, sending soldiers even. And then you've got, of course, the third part of the axis of evil, or the fourth part, which is Iran, who's incredibly weakened thanks to the United States and Israel, and specifically President Trump. But they're just demonstrating that they're going to continue with this resistance to the West. And in spite of their essentially defeat at the hands of the U.S. and Israel, they're going to stick with it and stick with the axes of evil. And so it's difficult to watch. Nobody's happy about it. But on the other hand, we shouldn't be surprised.